Day one of the LA Chargers rookie minicamp is officially in the books. We got to see a lot of these young guys, like, for example, Trey Harris, Amari Hampton. We saw a little bit of Jamari Caldwell on display, for example, and some other young guys as well. But what I wanted to do in this video was specifically look at, for example, Jamari Caldwell, Tari Evans, right? Two guys that are going to play some interior nose tackle for this team going forward, trying to make this team, right? Not only is Jamari Caldwell going to make the team, but now we look at Tari Edwards right here, number 90, I believe 4. Yeah, right here, number 94. This is Tari Edwards. He's someone that's trying to make this football team. And in this video, we're going to break down some film. Well, not film, but highlights. We're going to talk about some news, some notes, some observations from day one. Before we dive in, you're going to see some names at the top left of your screen, and it's going to be some beat reporters from LA and the Chargers. Go follow them right now if you want all of these highlights right away when they happen, right? Without them, these videos are not possible to make, so a big shout goes to all the reporters out there in LA. Go give them a follow, and let's kind of dive into a small portion of today's practice. Now, in this specific clip, we see Jim Harbaugh talking to some quarterbacks. You got a couple of guys who are interesting. One of them, the former Florida State quarterback, DJ Ugal. I don't even know how to say his name, but I do know one thing. He was not very good at Florida State. I think he's wearing number 13 right here. So you guys can tell me how to say his name if you want to. Now, he does have a lot of work to do. He's got great size. Coming out of high school, the man was a very good quarterback. However, really struggled getting to that next level and keeping up that production. Now, he's not going to be asked to be a backup. He's going to be asked to be a developmental piece. Probably going to get onto the practice squad. And from there, he just needs to develop. Okay, he's fighting for a career at this point. So, you're going to see Jim Harbaugh put a lot of time, effort into this dude over the next couple of days. And he's just someone I want you guys to focus in on. He's a quarterback. Got a lot of work to do, and I think he'll develop a little bit over the next few weeks, and again, he has to. Now, we also saw Amari Hampton, Raheem Sanders, two guys that I was, kind of loved their tape coming out of college, especially Amari Hampton. The dude is a different breed, and I think he's going to be a really good back in the NFL for a very long time. Now, obviously, with Najee Harris coming in here on a one-year deal, he'll probably be a big part of this offense in this next year. But I could see Amari Hampton being pretty much a bell cow after next season. And if Najee ever goes down with an injury, look for Amari Hampton to just be that guy. You also have Hassan Haskins, who I don't mind as well. Spent a lot of time here last year and with Jim Harbaugh in Michigan. You have Kamani Vidal, who they drafted in the 6th round of last draft. I don't know what happens to him going forward, but it doesn't seem like he'll get too many carries unless there's some injuries this season. Jared Patterson, I believe, another guy who spent some time with Jim Harbaugh at Michigan. And then you have Raheem Sanders, who, man, he's been really good throughout his collegiate career. Did not get drafted, but this is a guy that even Jim Harbaugh said that he loves. The tape of this dude fits perfectly with what they want to do behind this massive offensive line. Now, I do apologize because the Chargers don't post too many clips. They don't really want to show what's happening in 7-on-7s and 11-on-11s. They don't want other team getting a hold of this footage and being able to pretty much learn from it, right, for the start of the season. So, we don't have too much to show, but we do have some things I want to talk about, some rookies that I really want to make sure you guys are ready to see going into the next couple of weeks. And again, Amari Hampton here just in warm-ups, running up and down the field. Do me a big-time favor real quickly before I dive into some of these rookies that I love going into the next couple of weeks here. Do me a favor, hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel, join the family, turn on post notifications. That way you guys are notified every time we post one of these Chargers videos. I'm going to try to post one every single day for you guys throughout rookie minicamp and then OTAs, then mandatory minicamp, and then ultimately training camp is here. It is right around the corner, a couple of months away, and then it's going to be the season, right? So I am super excited about this, man. The Chargers look like a team that could maybe go all the way. I really believe that. With that offensive line, with Justin Herbert, with Amari Hampton, and everyone else that they brought in, man, I'm excited. So, do me that favor, join the family. But let's get back into it. You guys will know, but I don't think you guys will think this guy could potentially break out this year. Excuse me. That is Keandre Smith, formerly of Penn State and formerly of Auburn. Now, this is a guy who at Penn State was really, really good. Consistent, very quick. I think he ran a 4.37 40-yard dash. Doesn't have the size in terms of weight. Want to get that weight up just a little bit so he can improve as a blocker on the outside for guys like Amari and Najee. But when you talk about his collegiate career, the word that comes to me is just dog or underrated. Now, at Auburn, he ran a very limited route tree. Had a quarterback in Peyton Thorne, who is now in Cincinnati, who's a lot more than just a 50-50 ball guy. To be honest with you, he's someone that can change the entirety of an offense. Alongside Ladd McConkey, I think he's going to change everything. Right, from there, you look at Arondé Gadsden II. I know we're just watching Amari Hampton here over and over and over again, but there's not. But with that all being said, I want you to tell me who is your favorite player in this draft class. Who do you think is going to make the biggest impact from free agency? And who do you think will be the MVP of this team next season on both sides of the ball? I'm super excited to see what they do next. And there's a lot of guys I'm high on. So hit the like button, subscribe, join the family. Hopefully tomorrow's video we can have a little bit more footage. But if not, it's all good. We can just talk about how we feel. Appreciate you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.